Welcome to the first episode of Starting To Flip PCs. And before we start the video, before we start part 1, while editing this season, I noticed that I was not really in a good mental state while filming Starting To Flip PCs. So in a lot of scenes I definitely forgot to record or are incomplete, and because of that there will be voiceovers and pieces like this, pieces to camera, to fill in those blanks. But anyways, without further ado, let's talk inventory. Okay, so on inventory, currently from last season, these are 8 SSDs. I believe these are, 4 128GB and 4 256GB. Pretty much I have supplies for stuff now, so i5 4590 PCs, I got a guy in Tauranga. SSDs, I got my guy in Botany from Chuck. The most disappointing part of this season, yeah, this is the season where I got scammed. Last season. But my friend Matthew also got scammed with a GTX 670, my editor, and we'll try to fix that. Also my friend Matthew, who's also my editor, is actually getting into PC flipping himself. Also, we still have the base of a potato PC, i5 3470. This is technically the SCUF 1070 PC with 8GB of RAM. I technically broke 2 pins of the USB 3.0, so this season we'll actually test it out. Also from that GTX 1060 PC, I was looking for 8GB of RAM. This is 8GB of RAM for DDR4. Nothing really much to do about it. We still have GD900, a bunch of GD900 lying around. We still have a bunch of generic fans because I'm getting stacked on generic fans. Also, we have a bunch of Akumun RGB fans. I think we have 13 sets of RGB fans. Just do a quick count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 13 sets of Kumin RGB fans, which hopefully, maybe by the end of this holiday, we can actually finish using them. Another thing we also have are our power supplies. We still have 3 brand new power supplies that we bought from Black Friday. Also, we could have easily cut corners this time and bought stuff on Boxing Day, but heck, for the fun of PC flipping and for the entertainment side of PC flipping, I chose not to, because that's technically cheating. And I want used price for performance, not new price for performance. I forgot about, we still have these 2 cases. This one, okay, this is another the Cooler Master case. I believe this case looks great, especially if we put some RGB in it. And also this is a Corsair, I think this is a 175R, another case. So we'll still be doing deal hunting. We might have a possible deal on a case, and we might actually take a road trip. You know how I used to ship i5 4590s from Tauranga? I don't know, maybe we can take a trip to Tauranga in a Tesla and get some good deals from him. Might just buy a crap load of those things. One thing that we can do, because if I can get a really good deal down if I'm down in Tauranga, maybe even do some parts hunting in Tauranga. But anyways, one thing we can do to save time for PC flipping and make it a tiny bit more efficient, and to try and make it more efficient so I can build way more computers, is actually just to install the SSDs, install the Cool Moon fans, and possibly the power supplies when I get the cases, as that will save me a lot of time while building the computer. But anyways, let's start doing that. One of the weirdest things that I've noticed is definitely these really tiny, but I think these screws are absolutely garbage for installing an SSD. And this thing takes the prize for weirdest SSD screws in any case that I've ever seen. Okay, so pretty much installed the SSD, power supply, and the Coolman RGB into those 2 cases. And one thing I'm going to do is going to wrap up today, because right now I'll try to manage my time as efficiently as possible in this season. So pretty much until 12 o'clock for the last 15 minutes of this PC flipping day, I'm going to go look for good deals on Facebook. Hopefully they are. One thing I'm definitely trying to find on Facebook are graphics cards, which are in, let's just say, very short supply. I haven't found really many graphics card deals. But anyways, let's start looking. GPUs were scarce, but a post from Facebook sparked some hope. Yes! Let's go! Yo, I just found a really good deal. So that post I made on Facebook before, the guy got back to me. Someone got back to me on that deal, and look, they got 5 GTX 960 4GB, and he's dropping it off. If you learned last season in the drop hop, I got scammed, but this time he's actually insisting that I actually test it on the spot. So pretty much I'm gonna set up my room for testing, and hopefully this is not a scam, and hopefully I'm not wasting my time. Anyways, let's clean up my room. I'm beyond words right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go call Matthew and see what he thinks about it. You would not believe what just happened.
Huh?
You would not believe what just happened.
What?
So a guy just messaged me and he's about to sell me 5 GTX 960s.
5 of them.
4GB versions too. And for actually, for $250 per each. Yeah. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250.
Oh, 250 each.
I mean, it's as good as, it's better than a 1050 Ti.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think?
Get them. I have get them.
Bro, the dude's dropping it off to me, but he told me like he wants me to like test it on the spot and check it out for myself.
Oh, test it at your place.
Yeah, test it at my place.
Oh. Why? Why can't he show you the images?
Oh, he showed me the images. He showed me like the 5 GTX 960s. He just wanted me to test it at like my place.
In case you don't believe it.
Yeah, in case I don't believe it. In case like I think it's a scam. You get what I mean? But like if he's testing at my place, it's like pretty much zero risk. I pay him, and we're good, right?
Yeah.
So I think this PC flipping is gonna be really easy. I bet we're gonna sell the 5 PCs in the whole. Sorry?
How many does he have?
5. I'm buying all of them.
5.
Yep.
So we need to find another
5.
4 GB. How many more GBs do we need? 5.
We need another 5. So we have 5. If we buy 10 PCs.
What about your 980 Ti? Your 980?
But we're gonna sell that shit because that shit not gonna work with an i5 4590 because it's too bottlenecks. It's like I wouldn't do it, man. To be honest, I wouldn't want to give up. It's a waste of a GPU, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Yep. See ya, man. Yep. Okay, so pretty good conversation with him. He's pretty much, I don't know, shocked. You guys can listen back. He's pretty much shocked too, like me. But anyways, I'm gonna clean up my room and prepare for the guy to come. Anyways, I'm gonna start cleaning. Okay, so to stay COVID safe, currently we just set up my PC outside to test out the 5 GTX 960s, which is a really good deal. Hopefully I'm not getting scammed, hopefully he's not a time waster, because that will be really sad. At this point, the GoPro battery died, so RIP, I got no footage. So pretty much right now we have 6 GPUs, we have 5 GTX 960s, and we have this odd GTX 770, this is the blower style card, and if you watched, I believe it was season 2, episode like 1, we had a blower style card. Oh, I don't think we actually featured it in the actual season, but we had a blower style card with the Antec DP301M. I'll put one of those things, like I'll put one up here so you guys can go to that video, check it out. But this thing, we've all tested all of them. We ran most of them in Unigen, and they are in immaculate condition. Like if you got this card and you looked at it, you might even think it's brand new. These things are perfect, they're brand spanking new, like taken care of. They've been taken care of at the peak condition. Literally no dust, no rust, nothing. And that's why. Something else that the other guy had is he also has other GPUs, which is 5 750 Ti's. So that's why in this season I will be planning to build 5 higher end systems, and I'll be building. That's him right there. I'll be building 5 higher end systems and 5 lower end 750 Ti systems. But they'll all be using the same i5 4590 and the cases will stay roughly the same. But that might be a struggle to get cheap affordable cases now. I should have bought the Boxing Day PB Tech case sale, the deep cools. But that's a big mistake. You win some, you lose some, and you dim some. Not a good reference. Anyways. Since the GPUs are already clean, I'm gonna go message the guy about more 750 Ti's. I plan on buying 5. Coming up on Joseph Zhang Flips PCs. Joseph buys more GPUs. Is this a big mistake? And he hits the road to buy a few more parts.